Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, your gamer, Enchanting's here. Welcome back to the Minecraft Guide, episode number 34. So, check this out. Yeah, that blaze farm has been paying off big time. Level 49, which is crazy. I haven't been level 49 in like a long time. I don't want to remember the last time I was level 49 because when I remember that, then I remember the last time I somehow mysteriously lost all those levels. Don't know how I did it. We're starting today's episode off with Enchanting, then we're going exploring. We're looking for an ice biome so we can link up to that blaze farm fast today. Now, what I want to see here is what good, spicy diamond pickaxe enchantment. Hey, level 50, even better. What could we get? Fortune 2, absolutely not. So, what we do when we don't want that is we could take one of these because we have so many levels, but I don't want thorns too. I will never use that. So, we'll just roll it over it like that. Boom, there we go. Then we can go ahead and disenchant this and try again. We're looking for a very specific enchantment, gamers. Very, very specific. Maybe Silk Touch? No Silk Touch there. Okay. Well, you know what, though? This is a good pickaxe. We can combine that with a Silk Touch pickaxe, because I guarantee you, whatever pickaxe we get, when we get that, we'll have, like, efficiency 4, and then we can combine it, efficiency 5. Boom. Amazing. All right, so diamond pickaxe number 2. Let's just go ahead and go for it. Silk Touch. Ooh, look at that. Silk Touch. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, no efficiency, but it's okay. Silk Touch, that is amazing. And loyalty 3, actually, that's a really, really good trident enchantment. We're going to take that and save that for later. Wow. That is some good enchanting. Very nice. Ooh. This is a beautiful pickaxe. How much is it going to cost to combine them? 10 levels. Yikes, that's expensive. 14 levels. Yikes, that's more expensive. All right, well, we'll go with this. We'll go ahead and combine them right now. There we go, boom. And then we need another enchantment on it. Of course, we need some good old mending on it. So there we go. 3 more levels. Ooh, that hurts. The S is for Silk Touch, by the way. And then all I'm going to need to do is keep my eyes out for efficiency 4, so we can get this even better. Then we'll need more netherite. We'll have to go mining very soon. Elites, we need to find an ice biome. Today's episode all about fast nether travel. That blaze farm is like 500 blocks away in the nether. It's really hard to walk that distance. So we need to find a frozen ocean. I have 0 lead on a frozen ocean. So this is what I was thinking. We have a map that needs to be filled in. And then we have an ocean over in that direction. I'm thinking that we could maybe start on this map and go this way, straight across it, fill it in a little bit, and then end up in that ocean over there. Then we can sail around, look in that ocean. I do know that this ocean is closer, but I don't know because it's a lukewarm ocean, like right out there. I really don't think that affects things at all. I mean, usually I find a frozen ocean next to a desert, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm not really feeling that direction. So this all means that we're going to end up on a brand new map, which means I need to make a map, then we can actually head out. We'll grab a little bit of extra food for the road because, I mean, why not? I've got the bed. Now, it's time to move. So the plan, like I said, we move straight off this map, fill it in a little bit on the way, then we end up on a new map. Then we open that map up. Hopefully, there's a frozen ocean there. Hopefully. I didn't bring any extra redstone. I mean, I'm super close still, but I'm not going to get any extra redstone. And then we'll find a frozen ocean. Then we'll use the Silk Touch pickaxe to get the ice because the ice is the biggest component by far for what we're trying to do today. If we're trying to make efficient travel in the nether, there's no way around it. We need ice. Like seriously, a big time, lots of ice. Like a lot, maybe even blue ice. Now today, I'd like to switch it up while we walk for a little while and talk about something different. Talk about, of course, the real star of the show here, Felix and Franklin, my pets. So Franklin, the cat. Franklin is doing amazing. Franklin is absolutely crazy though. Lately, Franklin, in the middle of the night, decides to like run around and rip everything up. We got Franklin this cardboard house thing. Like you build it and you put it together, and then Franklin the big boy, jumps on top of it and breaks it every single time, and it always has to happen at like 3 a.m. But overall, Franklin, an absolute genius, 100% adorable. We'll talk about Felix in a minute because it's nighttime. So usually I would be sleeping here. I mean, it's nighttime. Why would I want to stay awake? But Actually, I've been in the nether for like a long time, and I'm thinking that during the nighttime, we could maybe actually see some phantom spawns. And then, of course, I take them out with the looting 3 sword, just like with the slime a couple episodes back. Absolute profits. I mean, honestly, I think the last time I slept was the last full moon, and it looks like it's another full, or you know what? I didn't even sleep that night, so probably right before that. And it looks like it's another full moon, so that should be like 8 more Minecraft days. Yeah, it's been a long time, so we should definitely see some phantom spawns at, oh, yep, at some point. There we go. All right, come on over here, phantoms. Let's go. You know what? We'll go up here. We'll come to you. We come to you because zombie comes to me. Hey, phantom. No. So phantoms spawn when you don't sleep. The longer you don't sleep, the more their spawns get. They get more frequent. Now, phantoms live in the sky, and you want to hit them with your sword, and they hit you back too, and you get phantom membrane if you take them out. Phantom membrane, potion of slow falling. There's a few phantoms here. We definitely want more slow falling potions though, for sure. Creeper, not now. You know, see, I'm busy. Let's go, phantoms. Let's go, all of you. Usually I would just consider taking them out with the bow, but I really need the membrane. So can you come back over here, please? So yeah, the longer you don't sleep, the more the phantoms spawn. The phantom membrane, big useful for potion of slow falling. Anyways, Felix. Felix is absolutely adorable and an absolute monster now. Felix, when we got him, was 17 pounds. Now that guy is somewhere right about 50 pounds, which is crazy. Now, Felix is going to end up getting to about 100 pounds, I believe, which is also massive. Crazy to think that he's only halfway there, but yeah, he's absolutely adorable. Felix is actually my first dog too. I've never had a dog before, which is really exciting. I've been working on training him, not as much lately, but I've been working on training him. He knows sit, stay, speak, up, paw, lay, kind of, in that sense. So I guess the basic tricks, but still, he knows them. Very smart boy. Very smart boy, and it is so fun having pets. Pets are amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Get pet. I've been here before, obviously, because the map is filled in. But look at this. We have a taiga forest, which means we could find a village, which would be cool. And when I find a village, though, I have to stay away from it because it's the middle of the night. But more importantly, we are actually about to be off of this map, which means we're going to have to make a new map. And by the way, on the way home, I'm going to try and cut through the bottom of the map and finish filling in the starter map. That's right. This time we will have at least one map fully filled in. Some pretty big brain stuff here. But here we go. Any second we should jump off of this map. We'll grab our other map, make it, and then expand it right away. So, there we go. We are off the map. We'll give it a little bit of distance. Here we go. Probably right there. Or you know what? Are we by water? We are. Okay, we'll go to the water just because it's safer. Here we go. Go in the water. Place that down. Grab this. Very beautiful. Yep, great for sure. Now, all we need to do, expand it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I think that's it, right? Yeah. I think that is it. We'll double check though. Double check never hurts, gamers. Yep, fully expanded. Yep. Perfect. Okay, now we need to fill this thing in, and more importantly, we need to find the long lost frozen ocean. Hopefully there's one over here. Oh yeah, this is what I've been looking for. The ocean, the open ocean. I had a feeling this ocean would continue downwards. Baby zombie, get out of here. I had a feeling that this would continue over here because the ocean, you know, the one by the swamp, is pretty big. It's pretty massive. Ah, the open ocean. Here we go. We set sail. Let's actually go ahead and just move, I guess, straight across this thing. We'll do that tactic. We'll go right across this map, clean across it, and hopefully somewhere in here we'll hit a frozen ocean. If we can hit a frozen ocean ASAP, that would be amazing, because then, what is that? Oh, a savanna biome. I don't think we've found one of those yet, and a savanna village. Okay, you know what? I feel like I'm probably good with the and yeah, there's a village right over there too. You know what? I think we probably should sleep. Let's go ahead and sleep. All right, there we go. Daytime. Now, we do have one village right there. We have another village right behind me over there. But I need to focus. I have a lot of work that I need to get done. So we're going to actually just remember the villages, take a mental note, and we'll come back later on. Maybe once we have our elytra or something, and we'll check them out. Same deal goes for the savannah. The savannah is really cool. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but I don't think I'm actually going to check out the savanna biome today. I'll come back for the acacia saplings later on. But a little bit of a problem here. It looks like we may have actually hit the bottom of our ocean. That's not good. Or maybe we haven't. No, maybe not. Maybe not. False alarm. Okay, so we are now literally right on the bottom of the map. I think the plan is still the same. We just go straight this way. I'll look down this way, zoom in, see if I can find anything down there. And otherwise, I'll just keep going this way. Is that a desert? Oh, that's a desert. That is the first desert of this world. And if this world is like every other world, that means there's going to be a frozen ocean over here. I always find the frozen ocean next to the desert. Like, seriously, I don't even know what it is with that. It's weird. Oh, though, gamers, this is the first desert of the world. That's perfect. We're definitely going to need to link this thing up to the Nether hub later on. But first, we really need the ice. We're at a crossroads now, but I see something cool over there. Crying obsidian on that portal. I have to go to that portal first. Then I think I'm actually going to do something that is actually not exactly the plan. So I made this map to stay on the map, right? I wanted to fill it in a little bit at least and see what's over here. But I think I'd like to check out the desert instead, actually. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the desert. I do have to get sand after all, like a lot of sand for what we're going to do. I'll dig up sand and actually explore by the desert instead. But what do we have here? Okay, all right. Well, nothing that good at all. We'll take it home, but we might have to actually ditch it eventually. But this is what I came all this way for, actually. Crying obsidian, 2 more, which means I think we only need actually 2 more to be able to make the respawn anchor. That's awesome. Right off the bat, would you take a look at what's over here? Yet another village, which is honestly crazy. Now, I can't remember if maps are in any of the village loot tables, but we'll check it out. We'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a map. Unfortunately, I didn't remember to bring any fish, so we won't be able to bring any of the cats home. Oh man, and that's a Franklin cat too. Yes, I know it's Jelly, but Franklin and Jelly look pretty much the same. Yep, well that was a bummer. Whoa, it doesn't matter anymore. It suddenly does not matter. All of a sudden, I don't care that it was a bummer. I don't care at all that okay, so I'm literally off of the map the smallest bit. I mean, I'm not on the map, so you won't be able to see, but if I walk right over there, we'll be in the savannah, and we'll be on the, okay, well, I was gonna say it's a bummer, bunch of cats that I can't have, no loot even, forgot the bell, but ice and sand, the 2 things that we need today. Okay, stay calm. I think we go to that iceberg first. So, we are looking for blue ice. I want this transport system to be tip-top, perfect shape. So that means blue ice. Blue ice is the slipperiest, the fastest. Doesn't look like there's any blue ice there. Lots of packed ice, which is great, but blue ice. So, blue ice. This stuff right here, that is what we're looking for, and thankfully, we have that water-breathing helmet. The Aqua Affinity, so we can mine faster under here. I think it's called Aqua Affinity. I'm forgetting. I'm too excited right now. Aqua Affinity. Yeah, blue ice is exactly what we're looking for today. So, here is the plan. I'm going to go ahead and try and get like 4-5 stacks of blue ice. Like, hopefully all blue. Then, I'll probably get a tiny bit of packed ice too. Then, I'll get sand. And then, finally, we'll meet back up over at probably the Nether hub. That's probably going to be the place where we want to meet back up. I'll definitely have to remember these coordinates right here because later, eventually, we're going to need another portal over here, unless it's a tiny frozen ocean. If it's a tiny frozen ocean, we'll have to find another one another time. Yeah, this might be pretty small, unless there's more icebergs over there. Nether hub, here we are, back over here with lots and lots of sand and lots of ice. Now, first things first, I'm going to throw 3 furnaces down, and then inside of every single furnace, I'm going to throw a stack of sand. Then, I'm going to put a little bit of fuel in each and every furnace, and check this, look at the new fuel. Blaze rods, oh yes, blaze rod fuel, another reason we built the blaze farm. Blaze rods make an amazing fuel source because they're actually a little bit better than coal. They smelt a little bit more, and they are obviously way more renewable if you have a blaze farm. In fact, I think I have like maybe 10 stacks of blaze rods back over there at the blaze base. Now, speaking of the blaze base, check out the tunnel. I've done some work in between episodes. I expanded it. It's 3 blocks wide now. So this tunnel is 3 blocks wide, and it goes about 500 blocks, and then 20 blocks over that way, right over to the blaze farm. Of course, if I wanted to go there, I would have to walk like this or run, jump, or yeah, it would just take a long time. It takes maybe I don't know, but if I was going to take a guess, maybe a minute or two. It takes a while. What if I told you there was a better way to do things, and that better way is actually really, really achievable? Watch this. We go over here, we grab this boat, we throw it on the floor, and then boom, we cruise. Oh yes, this is that better way. Or, okay, maybe the start of it, because this is really, really slow. We could actually speed things up big time, like a million times. So fortunately, boats work in both the water and on the land. Even better, boats work amazingly on ice. They actually get a little slippery. And you know what's good about a slippery boat? Well, slippery boats move very, very quickly. You're going to need ice to do this. I highly recommend using packed ice, but if this is a central main tunnel, something that you're going to use a lot, and it's kind of long, if you can afford it, get blue ice. Blue ice is even more slippery than packed ice, which means this thing will be rocket speed. This is going to be basically the fastest possible transport system in the Nether. It's going to be amazing. So, to start off, we need to get ice in here. We'll put some ice on the floor. We'll start by digging down into the floor a little bit of a ways, just like that. Then, back over here at the start, we'll place ice, 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 ice. Maybe like 5 blocks of ice. That's pretty good. That's a solid start. Then, we're going to skip a block, actually. Then place more ice. Skip a block, more ice. Skip a block, more ice. Skip a block, more ice. You get the point. We're going to alternate like this all the way down to the other end. Then, once I hit the other end, I'll put 5 or so blocks of solid ice, just like that. So, now, this is what we have. If we grab our boat, put it on it, we can actually go on this ice, if we can stay on the ice, and we'll actually move a little bit faster. Watch this. We move over here. We slow down just a little bit, but we're still moving pretty slow. Why is that? Well, these blocks are actually slowing us down on the side, so we're gonna have to dig these out too. And we can't just dig them out on one side. We need both sides to be clear of blocks all the way down. So basically, we're gonna be lowering the floor all the way down this tunnel. Now, this is what we have. Check this. This is going to be good. Yep, we move pretty fast, but we slide around a lot, which is definitely annoying. How do we stop that from happening? Well, that's where the glass comes in, or, a big or here, if you have lots of extra other materials, you could use those other materials. What kind of other materials? Well, we're talking things like fences and walls. Fences and walls would work too, but I definitely like the look of glass panes. What we're going to do is put glass panes down this side, and glass panes down this side as well. Glass panes all the way down this thing. That's going to be a lot of glass panes. Now, if we jump in this thing and we cruise, we are actually held in there a little bit more. Now, obviously I didn't finish it all the way, but yeah, we're held in there more, which is perfect. So far we've got a pretty good tunnel, but to me the tunnel feels a little bit short, so I think what I'm going to do is actually make the ceiling a little bit taller all the way down too, so even more blocks that I'm going to have to dig out, and then the entrance. We definitely want to spice this entrance up. Right now, it's a pretty lame entrance. You just enter it, it's a tunnel. You don't even know where it goes, actually. I'd like to change that. Now, how are we going to change that? Well, I'm thinking that we could actually decorate the tunnel a little bit, but by a little bit, I mean literally a little bit. Think how expensive it would be to go down this whole tunnel and decorate this thing. It would be doable, but it would be expensive. Definitely not something that I want to do. So instead, I'm thinking that we could start by setting up a small little room, or like a small part of the tunnel that looks fancy, and then it just turns over to this plain nethery tunnel. I'm honestly fine with the nether aesthetic, you know, just the plain nether stuff. It's fine. Doesn't bother me at all. So let's see what we can do here. We could do a slab in the corner. That'll look good. Then, because we'll be able to see under the slabs, we'll need solid block right there. We can finish things off with a slab right there. Solid start. Then going up the walls, I'm thinking, of course, we could go with nether bricks. Nether bricks would definitely be cool. I'd like to copy the arch that we have in there, so maybe some staircases in here, maybe like there, and then finally we can finish everything off with a couple more nether bricks. I'll have to get in here though and get that block right there too. Definitely. And there we go. Something like that. Maybe something like that. Maybe we could spice it up even more by getting those cool patterned nether bricks in here. That could be cool. This definitely symbolizes the nether fortress, which is what I wanted to do. So maybe pattern. That's cool. We could even do one more up top. That would be pretty sweet. All right. Yeah. Something like that. That looks pretty good. Then in here, I'd like to actually kind of, pull this thing into this area too. So what we could do is maybe 3 blocks of space. Then we could do like another pillar reaching up. Then we could maybe go 1, 2, 3 and do the same thing. And then maybe 1, 2, 3 and do the same thing again. So we get that solid start and it looks pretty good from the nether hub. But then it just turns into the efficient long hallway. Something that I don't have to worry about right now. I could worry about it later if I wanted to, but honestly, I really don't care that much. It's just a hallway that I cut through, so I probably won't ever end up making it look crazy, unless I really want to later on. We'll see. Alright, so in the hallways, definitely continue these up. That would look good, for sure. And get the faces in there, too. The faces are sweet on these nether bricks. I'm so glad that they were finally added. Then we could probably come in and basically pull the arch down into the hallways. So I think we need 6 more staircases, and then 3 more faces. I think that's the right amount, hopefully. Let's see. So, staircase right there, face on the ceiling. So it basically, you know, like continues through. I think that's coming together. That's going to look good. Definitely want to get some light in here too, but we'll talk about light in just a second. All right. It's coming together. Definitely looking good. And now I'm thinking that maybe we could spice this up even more with some nether brick slabs up there. That would look pretty cool. Then on the sides, like next to the nether brick slabs. What do we want to do? Do we want to leave that there? We could leave it there. I'm thinking over here we could do slabs in there to kind of create a window, you know? This is tricky. Maybe we do blackstone or basalt, like, laying in there. That could actually be really cool. Like, just kind of laying there. Like right there on those corners. Or just more nether bricks. Let's try something different. Let's try the blackstone idea. Going right in here, yeah? Okay, definitely good. But what if we step that up even more and put blackstone up here too? Oh yeah, I think that's the design right there. For the first couple sections, we'll do this right here. And then on this wall, we'll just leave the nether brick. That's fine. I could even put a light source in the middle. But yeah, definitely. That's what I'm thinking. Oh. And then down here, maybe like nether brick staircases right there to kind of blend things through. I'm gonna have to get more nether bricks for sure. If we have the staircases placed down here just like that, they shouldn't bother the boat at all, which is perfect. Alright, so my favorite light source, the lantern. The lanterns are always beautiful. They work in every single build. We'll do lantern right there. How about a lantern right there? Okay. Or you know what? Maybe we just come in with 4 lanterns and we put them on every single one. That would look good. Then if I finish up the blackstone in here, we'll be pretty much set. Good to go. So, I'll need to come back in and get more nether bricks. We'll do that once we get this tunnel all the way down there, though. This is what we have now. If we throw the boat down, we can cruise right in here, and we're going to go very quick. But what if, oh yeah, boats are a little glitchy too, just warning you. But what if a piglin were to spawn right here? That would be annoying. The piglin would definitely slow my boat down. So we're going to need to do something in here to stop the piglins from spawning and ruining everything. Literally everything. So here's the thing, we can start in here because this is fancy with nether brick slabs. Nether brick slabs will definitely stop spawns. Mobs can't spawn on slabs. So the slabs in the entrance, that definitely works. It's fancy, it fits everything with the nether brick stairs in here. It'll all look like a solid nether brick floor. But we move past the fancy part pretty quickly. Then what? Well, when it comes to removing spawnable blocks, we have a couple different options. Option number 1, we could do a button, but check this out. 1 block turns into 1 button. Option number 2, check this one out. We go over here into the stone cutter, 1 block turns into 2 slabs. Definitely a whole lot more resource efficient. Option number 3, and I honestly don't really recommend this one, lighting. We could do like crazy bright lighting in here to stop all spawns. But that would be a lot of light. So I think what I'm going to do is probably just stone slabs in here. If we put stone slabs right here in the middle, then the baby zombified piglins that might spawn in here shouldn't be able to get up. They'll be trapped underneath the glass panes, which is absolutely fine. Mobs can't spawn on top of glass panes, so we don't have to worry about it. The only other place that we would have to worry about it is, unfortunately, on top of the ice. So when it comes to ice spawns and removing them, unfortunately, I think we're probably going to have to go with buttons. We could go with rails too, but we just don't have an iron farm quite yet, which is a little bit of a bummer. But there is one piece of gigantic good news for us, which is the biome. The biome actually changes over to the Soul Sand Valley biome, like pretty much right away, and it stays there the rest of the tunnel. So check this out. Right now, Soul Sand Valley, we keep moving, nether ways, boom. And that information right there is a literal game changer for us today, elites. It's huge. So, in the Soul Sand Valley, let's talk about spawns. We have gas, but gas won't spawn in here. It's going to be way too cramped. Next up, Enderman. Enderman could spawn in here, I would see it as unlikely, but I guess they could spawn in here. And then skeletons. Skeletons. They spawn everywhere. How do we get rid of Enderman and skeleton spawns? Well, that's actually insanely easy and something that I definitely wouldn't want to do anyways. Lighting. What we could do in here, in the Soul Sand Valley part of the tunnel, this area over here, is torches. Maybe every 3-5 blocks on one side, and it'll get really bright in here. And the skeletons shouldn't be able to spawn at all. So basically, what I'm saying is, we only need to worry about the start of this tunnel, elites, until basically it turns over, which is like right away. So let's see. We want to go all the way to like there, and then we can really just make it bright, which I am so happy about. That's going to make my job so much easier. But now I think I've laid out pretty much everything that I would need to lay out, at least for now, when it comes to these tunnel systems in the Nether. Now, I have like 500 blocks worth of work that I need to get done. Yeah, this thing is gonna be long. I'm thinking that I'm gonna do everything sort of in steps, meaning I'll probably dig most of the tunnel out first, then I'll come back and lay like all of the ice or something like that, then all of the glass panes, and yeah, so on. You kind of get the point. When I come back, after this short time lapse, this tunnel will be entirely finished. It'll be linked all the way up to the Nether Fortress, it'll be completely spawn proof, and we'll be able to cruise on it with a boat super easily. I'll be back. So, the tunnel building process is coming along. I would say it's coming along pretty nicely. It's taking a minute, but it's coming along. There is something, though, right up here that I would like to show you. This thing that I found is really good. I was super excited. I found it when I was digging the tunnel in between episodes. Would you take a look at that beautiful looking block right there? Ancient debris. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, ancient debris can really generate anywhere in your world. It's just most common deep down low in the Nether, but sweet. One block of ancient debris. Anything else? Probably not. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. One block of ancient debris. I mean, that's better than no blocks of ancient debris, which is sweet. But anyways, I have some more tunnel to make. I think I am maybe about halfway right now. A little over. Oh wow, this has been a long work, a long job, I meant to say, but it's done, oh yes, it's done. Transport between here and the Blaze Farm, it's easy. Now warning, this goes quick. By the way, at the end, I put a single glass pane right there. That's gonna stop us from flying way into this room. Also, just thinking about it, we might need to block spawns on those 2 blocks right there. So I'll come back in with some black stone buttons because those will blend in. But check this out. Warning, it goes quick. Yeah, yup. Yeah, look at this. Look at my coordinates. We are literally flying. The game can't even keep up with the coordinates, and boom, here we are over at the Blaze Base. Now, today I was gonna plan on, working on the Blaze Base, but that project took a long time. The episode is getting pretty long, but I did do this. I put the basalt in here so we can go all the way down, and it's safe now, which is definitely good. I did actually decide to leave an exit right here in case we needed to go to the Soul Sand Valley for anything. I don't think we really do today, but yeah, it is right here. And then you keep going down and you go over into the actual Blaze Base. I do have a really cool idea for this area. Look at all this. This is crazy. I have a great idea, but I just don't think we're going to do it today. We're not going to have time. It's going to take a long time to set up. I think we'll probably do it in the next episode, but I'm thinking like a nether hub here, or at least a small room, and then a drop over there. Yeah, it's going to be really cool, but I can't say anything else. I've already said too much. Instead, I think what we're going to do to wrap today's episode out is actually build a couple more tunnels coming off of this tunnel. But, disclaimer, spoiler, I'm not going to spend all of the time that I spent on this tunnel right here, on those tunnels. All I'm going to try and do is link them up to this one right here. So let's see. We have Y114. Okay, I think that's all I really need to know. So we have two things over this way that I could definitely link up to that tunnel because they both kind of go the same direction. We have to go down that way, you know, to get to them. Oi, piglin, excuse me. Yeah, you see, if we were to go right over here, so let's say the stronghold, we would turn left right here, which is the same way that that big tunnel is that I just built. So here's what I want to do. I want to go all the way down to, I think, the stronghold. And then what we want to do is build a tunnel from the stronghold portal straight over to that other tunnel. I think we should end up meeting up with it. This tunnel isn't very long, I think. I think we'll connect up to that tunnel somehow eventually. And then probably I do the same thing for the other one. I'm at the flower base. You know what? We're already here, though. Let's go ahead and do this one first. So, oh, whoa. I need that. All we need to do is build a tunnel off of this spot right here, going that way. Just realizing, though, I don't have the blocks that I need. So, you know what? We're going to have to grab some blocks from somewhere. Maybe we could move this wall back a little bit. Just need a couple blocks to get started. I'll get plenty of blocks later. And eventually, we'll probably come back and make this a nicer hub, too. But we're not really doing end stuff quite yet. We'll do it soon. Okay? But anyways, right here, I think this is where I want to make my tunnel off of, going right over to the other one. Oh, but I almost messed this up. I need to get to Y114, and I mean, I can kind of build down here, kind of a little bit. I think we're gonna need to go down a couple more blocks past this one. 116 yet, literally 2 more blocks. We want to definitely make sure that our whole hub system is on the same height, you know, the same Y level everywhere. Oh yeah, that is really short. And then what we'll do here is we'll actually make an intersection. So we'll probably do like boom, 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 and then we can put some fence gates in here, and then basically on the other side of this intersection, so just to make it symmetrical, we'll do the same thing there. And by the way, you don't need to do this at the start or at the intersections, just an aesthetic thing that I want to do. So there we go, we have that. Then I'll put like a fence gate maybe like here or something somewhere, and I'll be able to, you know, jump off of this tunnel and go over to the stronghold, which is crazy close from here. So there's that. For now, what I think I want to do, just to keep spawns out of here, is probably put that back. But that's where we're going to build the stronghold tunnel. I don't know how I'll mark it off. I don't really have a strongholdy block, so I'll just try and remember. Now I'm going to go all the way back over to our starter base in the flower forest and do the same exact thing. I need to make a tunnel from that place that links all the way up to this place right here. It'll probably be a little bit closer. It'll probably be like somewhere in here or something. Oh boy, this is gonna be really close to the entrance. We aren't even in the negatives. X24? Yeah, okay. So now, time to dig. But oh, this is gonna be so close to the entrance. This is gonna be perfect. Oh, I like that. Ancient debris. Hello. Hi. That was nice. That's a nice surprise. I was thinking that I would be like breaking into that tunnel any second now, but ancient debris. I mean, I'll take it. We have to be so close though. Ooh, fire. We have to be, right? Right? Any minute now? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not as close as I thought. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, yes. Okay, how close are we? Oh, we are so close. Okay, so, you know what? I think we're going to do the same deal. We're going to make an intersection right here, just kind of so I can remember what is what. There we go. We close it off. There we go. We'll put a torch there. That'll kind of help maybe for now. So, later on, what I'm going to need to do is make a tunnel going all the way over there, and then I'm going to have to go find the stronghold one, which is way farther down, and do the same thing. Now, those tunnels won't really be main tunnels. They're a lot more specific. I mean, maybe the end one will, but the starter base one, probably not. So, I'll probably just use packed ice in that tunnel. I mean, to be honest, the difference between blue ice and packed ice, yeah, no, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but blue ice for this main tunnel, definitely fancy. Nice for sure. So, a couple more pieces of ancient debris, definitely something that I like, and we're back all the way up at level 30. Now, I need to do something big to every single piece of armor that I have on. I also need to do something big to my inventory. It's very cluttered, but what we need to do is get mending on everything, I think. I mean, well, I know for sure, because it's all netherite. So, let's go ahead and go over to the anvil. Couldn't find it for a second. Or Or you know what? Let's actually go over here. Probably would help to have some extra room in the inventory, but let's go ahead and upgrade all of this armor right here at the end with some mending. Now, usually in any other world, I would put mending on things that I really care about, which, I mean, then again, to be fair, it's all netherite. I care about it a lot. But it's not exactly where I want it to be. I want everything to have on Breaking 3, which I guess almost everything does. The boots just need on Breaking 3, but the boots, like, they could be beefed up a little bit more. You know, in general, the armor could get better, but mending is so cheap in this world. Waddle is doing so well over there. We'll visit her again soon, but basically, mending is so cheap that we don't have to even worry about it. I should also... Actually, while I'm here, while I'm putting mending on things, might as well put it on the sword too, because why not? Boom. There we go. Goodbye, Anvil. Hello, comment of the day. How long do you play off camera? Or how much time is usually cut in episode? Good question. I would say I play a fair amount off camera. Usually, what I do is play in single player. I like to go in creative worlds and kind of mess around with ideas, things like that, or kind of just walk around in this world and do small things. Like a few episodes ago, I added a few more details to our house over there. You know, that kind of thing. I haven't done it in a while, but mining off camera, like, you know, down on the strip mines is also another thing that I like to do. Now, in terms of a specific time number, I really don't have that. I don't actually keep track of it. But in terms of how much footage do I get for an episode, usually for a single guide episode, I'll have somewhere in between 50 minutes to 2 hours worth of footage. And then I'll trim it down into what you see. But that only includes footage that I actually record. Some of the stuff when I'm making these guide episodes, I just don't even bother recording because I know it's not even gonna make it into the video. You know, like off-camera work, like working on the tunnel today. Overall, I probably spent a whole extra hour off camera, so that would mean like 3 hours worth of footage for this episode. But yeah, I don't record everything. I hope that answers the question though. Today, big shout out to my Twitter at @itiswattles. Go over there, drop a follow. If you'd like to know what I'm up to, what I'm doing, Twitter, definitely the place to go. I probably tweet too much. Drop a like, subscribe, and until next time, say icy goodbye, everyone.